Okay, guy over there in the computer, feel free to help. Hello, Internet. My name is Blitz, and we are back playing Prom Dreams. We got the key of loneliness. Ooh, a cutscene is happening. Looks like this baseball bat's done for. Guess I didn't realize how hard I whacked that vending machine. Threw away the baseball bat. Alright. Okay. Alright, if I remember right, the key of loneliness is up here. I think that was supposed to represent Dolores or something like that? Nope, I'm wrong. I'm very, very wrong. Loneliness! Let's try this again. Ooh, Jesus Christ, what happened here? Surprisingly, some of the books are still in readable condition. Guide to Mobility Disorders. Cerebral palsy, or CP, is a broadly defined group of motor disorders originating within the brain. While the cause of CP cases are often unknown, the neurological damage often occurs before, during, or shortly after birth. Symptoms of CP manifest in different areas of the body and to varying degrees of severity. Some individuals may have impaired movement of a single extremity, while others may have limited or no mobility throughout their entire body. Though it is often associated with an intellectual disability, only 1/3 of people with CP have comorbid cognitive disorders. CP can also involve seizures, muscle spasms, and ataxia. So, it sounds like Dolores had limited mobility, or maybe it only affected her arms, limited on her legs, because she could walk a bit, but doesn't sound like for long. Surprisingly, some of the books, yep. Characters of William Shakespeare's Hamlet. Prince Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark and main character of the play, son of the late King Hamlet and nephew of Claudius. When the ghost of his father appears to Hamlet, telling him of his murder at the hands of Claudius, the young prince becomes caught in a struggle between his conscience and his desire for vengeance. This struggle takes a toll on Hamlet's mental state, and over the course of the play, he becomes directly and indirectly involved in the deaths of several major characters, including his own mother, Gertrude, and his love interest, Ophelia. Ophelia, the daughter of Paulus and sister of Laertes, who shares an uncertain romantic relationship with Prince Hamlet. Although she admits to having feelings for the young prince and him for her, Hamlet's internal struggle and slipping sanity cause him to lash out at Ophelia and coldly refute her. This, along with the death of her father at Hamlet's hand, drives Ophelia to madness as well. After a scene where she delusionally sings about the faults of men who treat their lovers cruelly, she's found drowned in a brook, which is strongly hinted at to have been suicide. And Brooke is a fucking asshole about it. That's weird. Oh. Shit. That's weird. These books over here won't even budge when I try to take them off the shelf. Huh. Surprisingly, some of the books are still in a readable condition. Demons and Judeo-Christian Mythology and Legend. Judeo, actually, probably. The exact nature of origin of the being known as Moloch, also known as Molech, or Molcom, is unclear. However, it's likely began as a religious practice or deity in ancient Semitic culture. As a practice, Moloch involved human sacrifice, particularly that of children. As deity, it was the being to which these children were sacrificed. The practice of child sacrifice and worship of Moloch were eventually forbidden by the laws of the Jewish people, as stated in Leviticus, 18:21. Do not give any of your children to be sacrificed to Molech, for you must not profane the name of the God. I am the Lord. New International Version. Over the centuries, Moloch has reappeared as a figure within demonology, grimoires, and classical literature, usually as a demonic entity or a metaphor for death, destruction, and savagery. So, Dolores wasn't very keen on following the Bible, was she? The Lady of Shalott, whatever, by Alfred Tennyson. An introduction. It is a Victorian ballad based upon the Arthurian legend written by the English poet Alfred Tennyson in 1833 and later revised in I got too excited, I just skipped, I can't even remember now. The ballad tells the story of a nameless woman locked away in a castle on the island of Shalott, sitting within a river that flows to the mythical city of Camelot. Due to a curse that has been placed upon her, the lady cannot watch or participate in the events of the worlds outside of her tower. Instead, she can only see them through a mirror as she weaves. One day she sees the image of the handsome noble Sir Lancelot within her mirror. Allured and curious, she looks outside, bringing upon her the curse she has feared for so long. Knowing that her end was near, the lady escapes her tower and sails towards Camelot in a small rowboat, where she tragically dies of exposure. Later on, the people of Camelot find the lady's body floating on the river and take pity on her, including Sir Lancelot, who remarks that she had a lovely face. So that's kind of a metaphor for Dolores, because she is only able to look out outside at all the activity, but she's not able to actively participate in it. That's sad. Still doesn't excuse murder, though. Just, throwing that out there. Alright, what's up here? Lay their dreams of love to rest. Statue of an angel looks over the pedestals. Angel statue in this place? I don't like the looks of this. They're gonna kill me. Open book with a missing page is firmly affixed to the pedestal. To you, O maiden, whose dreams of loves were denied by fate, keep bound in towers high, doomed to live among shadows and endless yearning. To you, O cursed one, who sang your dying love song till your blood froze cold. Rest in peace, and may all know of your loneliness. Okay, that's Lady. So let me look. Oh, shit. So that is, I don't know, that's Hamlet, I think. And then this, Churchyard, yeah, this is Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, I think the first one's Hamlet. Isn't that the song that Ophelia's saying, maybe? Sometimes the troops of damsel glad. Yeah, so this one, I've already forgotten which one it is. I think it's 2. If I look at my menu, yes, it's 2. So I will, this one is torn page 2. Okay. So, book and missed page. To you, O maiden, whose dreams of love went unrequited, cheated, lied to, and refuted by the prince you adored. To you, O mad one, whose mind was left shattered by loss and cruelty of a man. Rest in peace, and may all know of your suffering. That is Hamlet, which is page 1. Yeah, because that was the one I was missing. Okay. Open book with the missing page, yep. To you, O maiden, whose dreams of love slipped away from your grasp. Caught in the crossfires of a feud, you found peace in the arms of your beloved. To you, O hapless one, who would take your own life before spending one moment without him. Rest in peace, and may all know of your despair. That is Romeo and Juliet. Do not kill me, angels. Please, I think that's correct. There, that's all the pages in place. What now? Hello? I heard something. What was that? Something that came from downstairs. Ooh. Aha! The bookshelf that no one wanted to move. Is this another one of her diaries? Can I please? Okay. What's this? Another diary? Finally, at least I'm making some damn progress. Let's see what this one has to say. Read the diary? Yes, please. I say that things didn't go much better in school than at home, but that would be an understatement. I was never very popular at any of my schools for obvious reasons. But when I entered high school, I found myself in the wolves' den, crawling with an all-new breed of scum and degenerates. Look at her swirling, what the hell? No. Ugh, can you believe that bitch? What bitch? What? Don't tell me you actually asked to copy her homework. Come on, cut me some slack. Dr. Barry would have killed me if I didn't turn something in. Well, you should have picked someone else. Everyone knows how much of a snob Dolores is. You're telling me, you know what she said when I asked for her worksheet? If you got the time to beg, you've got time to study. Ha! She thinks she's so smart, doesn't she? Well, there is a reason you wanted to copy off of her. Whatever, you know what I mean. It's still pretty big talk for someone like her. I mean, I may be dumb, but at least I'm not stuck in a goddamn wheelchair. She didn't choose to be- what the fuck? Whoa, hey, don't you think that's a bit- who cares? She just takes up space for the rest of us anyway. God, why don't they just put her back in a home already and spare us the trouble? What a bitch. It wasn't just my disability that fueled their ire either. They envied my grades. They knew how wealthy my family was. The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. I just so happen to stick out more than most. Huh? My books. What happened to them? They're all... Uh-oh, looks like someone trashed your books. Oh, too bad. Can't play teacher's pet when you don't have anything to study with, huh? That's so unnecessary and extra. You... Huh, what are you gonna do? Run us over with your chair? Whoops, clumsy me. Don't worry about it. I'm sure she'll be able to buy new ones with all the money she wipes her ass with. You're implying that she can wipe her own ass. Jesus. Okay, guy over there in the computer, feel free to help. Asshole. The school called it a problem with peer relationships. Guess they couldn't be bothered to call it what it really was, bullying. Yeah, I remember this one time, I had this whole meeting with a bunch of teachers about all the kids bullying me, like, on the regular in middle school. That was just a personal meeting, said troubles with peer relationships. Meanwhile, one bad rumor gets spread about some popular bitch, and the whole school has a goddamn meeting in the auditorium about how bullying is bad. Like... Yeah? Was it bad when everyone told me to kill myself? No! Counselor tried to help, but I guess there's only so much you can do to make people stop hating your very existence. But the worst part of all wasn't the hatred from bullies, it was the complete indifference from everyone else, like the dude at the computer. Wait for me! Hello? Oh no! Neela! Neela! Can somebody... Maybe Neela didn't see? Those assholes probably did. Someone, help me. Help me! It was those days of torment and silence that I learned to truly understand the meaning of loneliness, the feeling that you really are invisible to everyone. The burden of that feeling crushed me, yet hardly anyone seemed to notice. So to escape it all, I hid within myself. I hoped, I wished, and I dreamed. I dreamed of something I only read about in books, something I wasn't even certain was possible. True love, a fairy tale romance where the prince swept the princess off her feet, where he would rescue her from dragons that plagued her life. An unconditional love from a boy who would finally accept me for who I really was. Call it childish if you want. Call it trite, sentimental, unrealistic. You can even call it demeaning if you want. But to me it was my hope, my chance at happiness during a time where I had none. It was my precious dream. My one reason to hold on in an empty, hopeless world. And then she saw Kyle, and she really liked him. Right? I had no idea. I had no idea something like that was going on. It's not something I would wish on anybody. But that can't be the whole story. I know there's more going on. I remember Dolores being withdrawn, but how do you go from that to being a goddamn serial killer? Easier than you think! And most of all, where in the hell did she get all this power? Sacrifice some children, it's fine. Just a little bit of children. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Game links in the description below. If you can't wait to figure out what has happened, feel free to download the game and give it a try yourself. And until next time, bye nerdy. Wasn't just my disability that fueled their ire. You know?
Ire.
Yeah.